You'd think with this big intro we'd have something better than this, but ladies and gentlemen, Steve Pellegrin is in the house. All right, Stevie P, let's cover some games from last night because we did have high school football action that had a couple of Acadiana teams playing.
Yeah, a few games last night, guys. New Iberia defeats Lafayette High 35-14. Turling's in a close one. They defeat Brobridge 14-7. Lauraville, a win over Delcom 38-13. VC beats up on Highland Baptist 44-13. And finally, Central Catholic, a win over Lafayette Christian 50-20.
Oh. Turling's must have cheated.
Oh.
They got a professional quarterback. I mean, isn't that the Cole Kelly guy going to some big school?
That is correct. He's going to Arkansas.
That's, well, okay.
No.
I thought he was going to a big school.
At least it's not Ole Miss.
Everything was okay in your house last night with that game?
Yeah, kind of the house divided. My son's going to be going to Turling's.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So we'll see.
And you're a Brobridger.
Yeah.
Brobridgian.
It's okay.
All right, let's real quick on pro football. The Saints travel to Carolina. Other than what we don't know about Drew Brees, anything weird you expecting out of that game?
No, it's going to be an ugly game. I mean, really, because the Panthers play very good defense. It would be ugly if Drew Brees was healthy. Yeah. It might be even more ugly now, unfortunately. But the Panthers, their defense kind of make you play ugly. Yeah. The only way it can get more ugly is if, it rained.
Well, and Drew Brees is probably going to throw with his left hand.
Well, this is true. We still don't know that he's going to play. He says that he expects to play. Sean Payton says that he expects Brees to play, but that could be just, code speak and whatnot anyway. Right, we don't know.
We'll visit with our Saints reporter, Gus Cattengill, here in just a little bit about it. He's down inside the locker room. You are inside the locker room over at the Raging Cajun facility. Cajuns and the Zips. Some kind of snack chip from Akron is going to be in town. What do we know about those guys?
A pretty good club, Bruce. They're 1-2. They've played Oklahoma and Pittsburgh, two teams they wasn't supposed to beat, and they didn't. They played Savannah State, a team that they were supposed to beat easily, and they did. 2 years ago, the Cajuns went to Akron and won by a touchdown. That was a pretty even matchup. I think it's going to be a pretty even matchup here. The Cajuns have the advantage because they're playing at home. I think they're a little bit more athletic. I expect a 10 to 14-point Cajun victory, but it's going to be a good test for them.
All right, really good. Now, for Friday night football, what are the three games that Stevie P has got listed as his favorites for tonight?
Well, one a non-district game. Two 4A teams as Cecilia matches up with Eunice. Cecilia out of district 5-4A. They're 2-0 on the year. And Eunice out of district 5-3A, a perfect 3-0 on the year. I think Eunice is really good. One of those teams, depending upon the playoff matchups, can go very, very far. And, of course, Cecilia off to a really good start this year. So that's a very intriguing matchup. And then when it comes to district action tonight, a district 8-3A matchup between North Vermilion and Erath. Those two schools, of course, Vermilion Parish rivals. They're both off to good starts. They don't particularly like one another. So
I'm about to say that they just love one another. You can feel the love.
Throw the records out.
That is correct. And also tonight, a District 3-5A matchup. Let's give it up for Como. The Spartans. Yeah. First-year head coach Doug Dotson. They didn't look good in the Jamboree, and to be quite honest with you, they didn't look good Rig 1, but they've come back. They've won 2 in a row. They're taking on a Sulphur Golden Tour team, which also comes in with the 2-1 record and playing well over the last couple of weeks. So that's going to be a pivotal matchup in District 3-5A. The winner of that game tonight, I think, will head to the playoffs and not have anything to worry about the rest of the year in terms of PowerPoints and all that type of good stuff.
All righty, on the Town Square, fine family of stations. What kind of broadcast do we got for our football fans tonight?
Well, we had 2 games last night, so only 2 games tonight. Actually, 3. Beg your pardon. We got North Vermilion and Erath. That'll be on News Talk 96.5 KPEL FM, on Talk Radio 960 and talkradio960.com. We have the Ascension Episcopal Hanson game, and on Sports Radio ESPN 1420 and ESPN1420.com tonight. We've got the big Acadiana Barb matchup.
Boy, Acadiana, but now is that at Barb?
That is at Acadiana.
Oh, it is at Acadiana.
Yeah. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's in Lake Charles.
Oh,
Lake Charles. Yes.
There'll be cheating going
on.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
That's never happened there.
No, there's
Acadiana trying to snap a 2-game losing streak.
No, you don't hear Acadiana and losing streak mentioned very often.
No, but they got off to a poor start last year too, and they came back and played great at the end of the year.
All right, well, let's see how the Wrecking Rams and all of your favorite teams do. Remember, you can follow the action at acadianapostgame.com. Get real-time score updates throughout the evening, and we have the wrap-up show following tonight's action, then repeated again on ESPN 1420. What time do y'all?
That is correct. At 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, right before the Mr. Bitter Show.
Right before the Mr. Bitter Show, you have a cup of coffee, catch up on your high school sports. Stevie P, we appreciate it. Brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. It is your Friday football forecast.